We used to rely on paper, pen and paper. We used to rely on the telephone, and we used to rely on one-to-one type of communications. In the early 90s, with the advent of computing, we were hit by that fantastic thing called email, and obviously the fact that the bank was converted from paper into an electronic, into a computer-based system. We saw communication becoming much faster, becoming to some extent less personal, but certainly the customer was able to get much better service in terms of timeliness and variety of products compared to obviously the 80s, where things were much more straightforward, if you like. I think that the industry, the financial services sector, is forward-looking and is one which is very conscious of its environment and how the environment is changing. One of the issues that I feel is going to be relevant to the change and to the rate of change is the level of security, the level of regulatory structures, the level of comfort, if you like, from the executives. If you're looking at email, for example, which has come in over the last few years, today we are accepting communication with customers by email. However, we've built in an indemnity type of structure so that we are authorized, if you like, indemnified, to be able to use those email instructions as authority to proceed with their instructions, which was something which in the beginning it was unheard of, because you either have a signature or you have a face-to-face person talking to you and he signs and it's therefore authorized. I think that with DLT and with blockchain and other related instruments and structures, we, as an industry, financial services sector, I would imagine will have to wait for these structures to become better regulated, much more secure, and will have the level of confidence in using these structures if it is appropriate and it is available. And because financial services sector is built on confidence, is built on the perception, which is obviously built on the reality, but it is a perception of how well things are done and how efficient we are, and certainly the confidence of investors, depositors, clients. So we must be very careful to make sure that that confidence level is not diminished in any way. And we are certainly looking at blockchain or related technologies as options for change in respect of the future, for our platform, for our operating systems, for the way we do business. As I explained, the three different processes, two of three, are very much database and IT related. Once it does come in to the right level of security and regulatory structure and reliability, as well as cost effectiveness, then I think that the exchange will be very keen to look at this and take it forward. Until then, obviously, we are a very efficient business. We are increasingly growing in the sense that we are a domestic market, but looking at international business development. So certainly, DLT and other related instruments, which puts Malta or keeps Malta on the forefront of technological innovation, and also the Malta Stock Exchange riding on this as well. It can only speak, do good things for the exchange and for the Maltese economy in general.